right now. Okay, so at 4 p.m. today on Sustainability Day, which is day 2, we created a collection out of Tencel scraps. The entire collection brought together about 900 meters of wasted Tencel fabrics, which we fixed with paneling and embroideries to create a collection. And that is what was showcased. We, as a brand, have been always working with the concept of using what already exists from post-production waste to post-consumer waste, and have been working to create a circular fashion business. So when you're working with a concept of circularity, it limits you to sort of start thinking once the fabric is received, because that is already pre-decided. You sort of start thinking about what kind of a fall will this fabric has or have. This particular collection had a very soft feel. It was all in tones of beige. Then we had to start thinking about what kind of fabrics would go with it and what kind of embroideries could bring the collection together. So the inspiration then became the flower girl, which for us represents the whole idea of this girl who has evolved over a period of time through art. Every artist had drawn or has drawn in his time his or her own image of a flower girl, which is what was represented or brought together in the collection that we prepared with Tencel. The collection was blended with lace fabric, which was again discarded by post-production wastages, and it was highlighted with the cotton striped fabric, which sort of brought or completed the look for us. Whatever was wasted as a process during our production was then processed to create these textures that you see as part of the collection, has been walked down the ramp as bags or home furnishings, or will become smaller jewelry or stationery products to make the collection completely zero waste.
Good evening and welcome to Fash Up by Fashion Revolution with Doodlage, Door of Mai, and Rosabelle. Am I pronouncing the names correct? Rosabelle? Okay. At Lakme Fashion Week Summer Resort 2019, we have these 3 fantastic designers who've come together for a collaboration which began with 500 panels of Tencel and resulted in fantastic collections. So, Pooja, would you like to start off and tell us something about your collection?
Yeah, exactly. As you said, we had about 500 meters of Tencel fabric to upcycle. Our entire concept was to maintain the purity of Tencel. We didn't dye it or touch it at all. We just created a tone-on-tone look with a lot of lace inspired by the Victorian era. And this is the first time we've introduced hand embroidery on our garments, and we thought it was a perfect platform to introduce the traditional crafts. The second thing which we like to maintain, we've created a fusion look in which we've tried to create the Victorian aspect but given a slightly, like with dhoti pants, and we've tried to maintain a slightly fusion look over the collection.
I actually have told everything that I had to tell them. Do you want me to talk about it again? I can. It was really exciting to work with Tencel as a fabric. It's one of the most sustainable rayon that exists. It's made from eucalyptus, which is a fast-growing plant, which is what makes it sustainable. And we are really happy to be able to come together. Or Tencel looked Doodledge as the designer that they want to, or all of us to sort of present the collection, which not only works with a sustainable fabric, but also works with the scraps that are left over from a sustainable fabric. And that is really where we started in terms of finding our inspiration for the collection.
And Tasneem, is there anything you'd like to share with us?
I think Pooja and Kriti has summed it up really well, and upcycling is an interesting and challenging project as such, and I'm really happy to be part of
It
this
is the
project.
conversation of today in the world of fashion, where that is what everyone's talking about. So was there something that was really specifically interesting about your collection that you'd like to highlight for us?
No, the entire challenge for us was, to undo the entire 500-meter panels and put them into one whole garment. And how do we do it with panels? That was a challenge.
That was a challenge.
But it was exciting as
It
well.
was exciting. Did any of you also face the same challenge, or was it?
I think there was a lot, because we were upcycling a lot of old scrap material. The fabric was heavily stained, and there was a lot of things which we need to correct. And that is where the creative juices started flowing, how you bring out the best from the discarded material in a sense.
Okay. I think Tasneem has something to add.
One thing what I wanted to add was more than us visualizing the designs or anything, it was the makers behind this entire garment, like our cutting masters or tailors who have put together this entire designs, and they worked along really well and taken it, as a challenge for themselves also to, like she said, there were fabrics with a lot of stains and there were panels stitched together. We had to undo all that, and they had the spirit to do it.
It's amazing to see all of you guys come up with collections and that are really, really helping. Like you said, your weavers and your karigars really challenge themselves and take themselves to new frontiers. So thank you for that. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Evelyn.
I'm really proud to be here today, since you were asking.
No, you look gorgeous. So I think your clothes totally speak for themselves. They look.
I
you look-
completely love
you
it.
look-
I think sustainability in fashion is the future of fashion.
Absolutely.
Rewearing, reusing, recycling, upcycling. And I'm super proud to be wearing Doodleage today. Thank you, Kriti. And I'm here to support this fashion revolution at Lakme Fashion Week. The Sustainable Fashion Day is so important, and I'm so glad that this has been such a successful day. In fact, the crowd was unbelievable how many people have come, because I think the whole fashion fraternity agrees that sustainability is the way forward. And I also know how hard it is to upcycle from scrap clothes, since we try to support that with my charity foundation, Seams for Dreams, as well. And it's really not easy, so really well done. All these garments were just stunning, and I'm really, really proud to be here today.
I think Evelyn summed it up for me perfectly. Do we have any questions from the media present?
ओके एवलिन, अगर आपकी अगर बात करिए तो आप किस तरीके के फैशन को फॉलो करती हैं पर्सनली, अगर आपकी अगर बात करिए?
He wants to know your fashion statement.
So I prefer to wear sustainable brands. I usually wear, actually I love upcycled clothing. I love vintage fashion. I am intentionally vintage, so to say.
She has a very small wardrobe, and I must insist on it, and how versatile and how thoughtful she is about wearing and re-wearing. As a celebrity, we're really happy to actually reach out to Evelyn to walk the show for us, because she truly is one of the only people who stands within the industry for something which is around sustainability.
Thank you. That did sum it up. I have a tiny wardrobe. You will not believe it if you see it. Yeah. Because I believe in giving away your clothes and just really having a great capsule collection of clothing that basically fits every bottom with every top for every occasion. And then you really don't need more, because I believe in quality over quantity and timeless over trendy. And I always get these awesome outfits to wear anyway, so yay.
Are there any other questions?